Hi, welcome back to Doug's Basement Workshop. Today I got a question on Facebook. Nope. I got a question on YouTube, and I traded 3 or 4 comments back and forth with this person, and they were telling me that they don't have easy access to materials like we have here in the US. And they're from, I think it was the UK or someplace on the other side of the planet from we are here in the US. Just so you know, I don't buy my plywood, my 1/8 inch ply, from the US. I buy it from Canada, from a supplier in Canada. Ironically, I pay quite a bit to have it shipped to me. I can stand on the balcony of my house with a beautiful view. I can see Canada across Lake Erie on a clear day. And I have to buy my wood from Canada. Most of the plywood actually comes from a place in Russia, which I haven't been able to figure out how to get a pallet to me from Russia yet. If I had the opportunity to buy a pallet of 1/8 inch plywood, I would in a heartbeat. Because you're right, trying to get materials is really expensive for the Glowforge sometimes. One of the things that I've been working on is how to get materials inexpensively. Now you're going to see a video coming up soon on this project right here. It says Tough Mama Unplugged, and it's got her favorite picture on it. This video is coming out. I made this with bamboo cutting boards. I got a 3-pack from Ollie's for $8, $7-8. I got a bigger one from Ollie's. You can see the orange tag on it. A single board for $5. I'm going to do one of those measuring things on it, and probably put a stand with it, sell it on a Facebook Marketplace around 20 bucks a piece. So that's going to be pretty good for the business and turnaround. I didn't have to go to any place fancy or special. Guys, try hitting your discount stores, your dollar stores. Look for cheap bamboo cutting boards. That's my first tip for you. Around where I live, there's a lot of yard sales, craft stores. I found these. This is another upcoming video. These are little dog bones, and we're going to be doing these as magnets. We're going to engrave words on them with a laser, stick a little magnet on the back, make them into magnets. Again, this is not an expensive purchase. Almost any craft store, dollar stores, you're going to have this kind of stuff. So I'm going to go through some of the stuff here that I have that's not typical. Things are a little outside of the box of what we normally do. Let's see what else we got. Hold on. Now I've done a video on doing tiles. So ceramic tiles. And I laser simple stuff onto them and then just color them with a Sharpie. This is nothing new, nothing exciting. This has been done a million times. And small businesses, we have the things that we can do that big business can't, like pivoting on things that are popular. In the US right now, this is popular. It says Chucks and Pearls. It's a thing for the Vice President Harris is big on this. Easy tile to pick up at any hardware store. 4x4s, 6x6s. Whatever kind of tile you can find. You can use subway tile and do some cool stuff with them. Alright guys, these are taped because I didn't know any better when I first started. These are tree slices, branches off of a tree. I cut them with a chop saw and I engrave different things on them. One may not come out well. So this is something else you could be doing, is just simple slices off of a branch with a chop saw. One tool, you can make coasters, you can make ornaments. If you can afford to buy it, I recommend a 12-inch chop saw. Because you're only using half the blade to cut, you can cut coaster-sized stuff and not just tree ornaments and little pieces out of the slices. Again, we're looking at some alternative materials here. This one I got dumb lucky on. And this is from my brother who wanted to do stained glass stuff and learn that kind of stuff. Once in a while you see the stained glass piece hanging over the window here. That hangs right over my Glowforge, by the way. So he gave me a bunch of pieces of glass. This one is in the shape of a Christmas tree. And he picked these up at a yard sale somewhere. And I now use these for laser engraving. This is a video that's coming up. Is how to engrave on glass and making decorations. I've got all kinds of cool shapes and sizes and stuff in this little crate here of glass for making ornaments. I picked up records without thinking about the whole chlorine gas death thing. And I'm going to try some records, but probably in the summer when I can open up the whole house and ventilate better. Probably not something you want to try depending on where you live. Tongue depressors and making magnets out of them. You can do like the little, take a tongue depressor and laser on the names of herbs and spices and plants for gardens. You can easily do that with tongue depressors and not a real commercial product. That might be something easier to find at a box store. I also have leather. You'll see that my leather is scrap leather. It's nothing fancy, nothing special. Old purses at the Salvation Army. Old jackets that have a rip or a tear or some blemish that the person got rid of the purse for some reason. Yard sale item there. Looking for old leather. And those can be like the little handmade by tags they put on hats. Knitters love the little handmade by. Mama made by, Dad made, Papa made, Grandma made. The made by tag is really cool. I've sold quite a few of them, and it's a great thing for knitters. Let's see, what else do we have sitting around here? These are my cherry wood blanks. And this is me resawing cherry wood on a table saw out in my shop, because I have a real shop too. And that's my old lasers work. But I keep these around for testing out laser powers for different projects, for lids, for journals. But you can even make small squares with just lumber mill material and be doing real wood engraving onto it. You don't have to cut stuff out with the Glowforge. When we talk about materials being cost prohibitive, we need to consider what we're making, how we're going to make it, and kind of roll with the punches on it. There's a lot of stuff that we can do. This is an amazing tool. And yeah, sometimes we have to figure out different stuff that we can do that we don't anticipate. I have my little blocks that go in my laser for doing stuff without the crumb tray. These blocks, yes, that's a roll of tape right there, are here so I can laser on plank wood. This is me taping on the bark because it was starting to peel off there. This is just a plank that I cut with a chainsaw, threw it through the planer a couple of times, and we will laser a design on here. So while materials that we want may be hard to come by, I've found that some of the odd materials like the planks, the cherry wood, the coasters, the ornament styles are actually some of my best sellers. The 1/8 inch plywood does not sell as well as real wood. So when we're looking at material, really think about, well, the 1/8 inch plywood is very versatile, we can do a lot of cool stuff with it. Is it really the best material for making money and making a project? So think about what we have sitting around. Throw some weird things in the laser. As long as you're not throwing in mirrors or metal, and there are ways to do metal with the laser, but I don't recommend it. So grab some different products, grab some different materials, throw them in, and see what you can do. Experiment, play. If you're new to the Glowforge community, there's a ton of stuff that we can be doing, and we've just scratched the surface. We have a laser in your house. You are cutting wood with light. If we can cut wood with light, my God, what else can we be doing? Play play with it, have some fun. And guys, throw some other materials down below. I know I've only scratched the surface of what I can do. I'm standing here thinking, I know I've got other stuff that I do. You know, I've done like the CNC'd out plaques and just engraving on a plaque of wood that I did on the CNC machine. The options are endless, and we need to just explore and play, and don't limit ourselves to what we see. Limit yourself to what you can imagine, and your imagination can be endless. So if you'd like to see some more projects of non-traditional materials, leave me some more comments and I'll do non-traditional materials. A lot of my stuff is a traditional material because it's a quick and easy video for you. But if what you want to learn, what you need from me are non-traditional materials, I will give that to you. So tell me what you want, tell me what you need, and we'll do it for you. Sorry, my throat's a little scratchy. It is freezing cold outside in the barn, and I have to go outside and do another video for you guys today because it's up to 20 outside and the barn is almost passable for me to stand in for 30 or 40 minutes and shoot a video. So I'm going to go out and do a video here in a little bit for you guys. So you'll see me in a Carhartt in a video coming up. So when you see the catapult video, it was the same day I did this. Guys, comment, like, subscribe, help me out, help me get monetized. Let's get out there. Let's make the community better. Let's make our businesses better. Let's make ourselves better. Let's help each other out. Alright, I'll see you on the next video. Remember, have fun and laser on.